Sorry it's been a little longer than usual since the last video. I was out of town at the 2018 IOCDF Hoarding Conference. It was a real whirlwind of emotions and activity, plus a 3-hour time difference, so I was completely wiped when I returned home. In fact, I could use a nap right about now. If you're watching this video because you have a loved one with hoarding issues, please know that the conference has programs for family and friends too. At this year's conference, I took a stab at doing comedy about hoarding disorder. I had no idea how my material would go over, since it's not like I could have tested it out at a club beforehand. Some jokes fell flat, but I was happy to hear as much laughter as I did, especially since hoarding is usually a pretty depressing topic. I just had to take a chance on jokes based on thoughts and behaviors that could have just been me. I mean, isn't that what we usually think? I'm the only one that has this problem. Nobody does this but me. Something's wrong with me. Everyone else is normal, and I'm the only one who has these strange thoughts. Well, let me tell you, some of the jokes based on I must be the only one thoughts turned out to get the biggest laughs, which just goes to show it's not just me, and it's not just you. We think it's just me because there's hardly any conversation about what we experience, about the thoughts in our head. And that's what needs to happen to destigmatize this condition and increase understanding. Sweet Maria came up to me at breakfast and told me how she related to so much of what I shared. And then she said, "My husband didn't get it. He kept saying, 'What's so funny? Why are you laughing?' Which made Maria laugh. It was inside baseball humor for hoarders. I was particularly in awe of a young girl and her parents. I thought she was there supporting a parent with hoarding issues. Turns out she is the one with hoarding issues. Most people with this condition don't seek out help, if at all, until middle age. And by middle age, we've got some deep-rooted habits that are not easy to change. I see this lovely young girl as a potted seedling. She's aware of her collecting behaviors, she wants to change, and they're seeking help as a family early. When she's older, she's going to be planted firmly in the ground with healthy roots that can grow strong and deep. If there's any way you can attend this conference, even just once, I highly recommend it. Aside from all the helpful information and activities, it's a special 3 days during which you're surrounded by others who are either there for help or to help. The first year I attended, I didn't know anyone there, but seeing so many people wearing the immediately identifiable conference badge made me feel safe. And for those 3 days, stigma and shame aren't allowed past the velvet rope. Those fuckers are not invited to the party. This year I was in the elevator with a teenage boy. It was his first time at the conference, and he told me, "I have OCD and it's pretty cool being here with all these other people." They've already got the dates and location for 2019's conference. It'll be July 19th to the 21st in Austin, Texas. I'll put the IOCDF link below. To get an idea of the types of presentations and events, you can check out the 2018 program schedule. And you've got a whole year to plan ahead, so no excuses. Since I was away, I haven't been decluttering, but now that I'm home, it's back to the grind. The day after I returned, I sat down with all the contact information I got from people at the conference and entered it into my computer. Feels great to be able to get rid of these business cards right away instead of losing them in my clutter, only to find them years later in a dreaded mishmash box of papers I have to sort through. At the conference, we talked about the program guide. I'm recycling that today. TCB, baby, taking care of business. And don't forget that the slide book is available for download as a PDF. I met a lot of wonderful people throughout the conference, and I'd like to give a couple shout outs that come to mind. Pam in Ohio, thank you so much for your support on Friday night when I called you last minute. Marnie says hi and hopes that the Facebook videos are helpful. Also, what you shared in the narrative appraisal, I passed that on to Marnie because she's got the same thing. To the woman in West Covina, I apologize for being so bad with names. I want to say Judy. I kept looking for you on Friday and Saturday because you had asked me about storytelling. There's a live storytelling event I'm planning to go to on August 15th, and if you want to join me, please shoot me an email. If you didn't write down my email address, the conference website schedule and the conference app should have the slides, which have my email. Mabel, I crossed your husband's path a couple times, but I didn't see you again. Thanks to you both for sitting up front and not heckling me. A lovely woman from Colorado, I think her name was Mary. She told me her clients watch these videos. Hi to all of you and thank you for watching. I hope I get to meet some of you at a future conference. My sincere thanks to everyone who attended the comedy event. You were such a great audience, and as a token of my appreciation for your warm response, here's a little bonus for you.
Did you take the free tote bag home?
If you did, have you designated a place to store it?
Because if it's just sitting in a pile of clutter,
We're gonna come piss on it.